Yo, it's me once again, and I'm here for the November monthly review. I do these like once a month, just talking about my progress and life, I guess. We're only like halfway through the month, but I think last time I laid it halfway through the month. There's really three things that I think that, I should talk about on here. Honorable mention at the end. Um, and low key, like I'm Eh, feeling pretty decent, no cap. Anyways, so firstly, the thing that I've been like really trying to focus on is YouTube lately. And there's a lot that comes to that. So, like in the past, I've just been like making YouTube video, oh, let me get the script, the retention down, the whatever. And no progress, like 50 views, 100 views per video, pretty trash, right? Maybe even 20 views. Like for a while didn't even break 100 views. But recently I've been hitting like uh 200 views, 2000 views, 4000 views on some videos. And I realized, well, I was looking into it more because I'm like really trying to focus on YouTube. Like it's kind of like the dawn of college and the life that I have to live, like get money, so I can go out and hang out with friends and not be a loser, right? I want to start making money. And so I'm trying to be more serious with YouTube so that I can make that my career. And um, really, like, I was looking up this guy on like a YouTube specialist coach, and I read his whole thing because I randomly came across it, and I just like, oh gosh, this looks good. So I spent some time reading it, and it was basically like idea over everything. And I realized that all my videos that were getting these views just had better ideas than the ones that had got 50 views. They literally got what 2.2 thousand divided by 50 times more. So that's what is that, like 1,000 times more? Anyways, no, the 4,000 times more views. No, shoot. Anyway, bro, whatever. um, okay, so yeah, oh, YouTube. I'm just trying to work on to make some more money as a business. So, you guys can see my other channel. I'm at 416 subscribers now. I just released 7 steps to become Aaron Yeager video that got 2,000 views right off the bat. And I think it slowed down. Like, it's not getting any more views probably because the retention was so bad. But, like, yeah, I'm going to be uploading some good videos coming up. I'm working on one right now. That's kind of more like a lifestyle video that I'm excited to post. Okay, so the second thing is the 1% rule. So you guys probably know the 1% rule if you're watching my channel. Basically, like 1% better every day, right? It was my Discord bio for a while. Oh, 1% better every day, and my friend would be like, "Oh, my friend would put his as like 1.01% better every day just to be better than me." Anyways, um, like I started trying to like have that mindset maybe like 2 years ago, and you know what they say, like if you have a graph, I'll just like draw it right here maybe. Um, it's like, you have this, and then this is like if you're just normal, right? That's what it looks like until the 1% rule. It kind of goes like it starts out like bad, and then it crosses it. But this whole like area that is below. So a lot of the times you seem like you're behind people, like you're not doing much. But once you pass that mark, you go crazy. And what I'm seeing lately is like for a while I was, didn't really have much, right? Guys around me were working on like like doing crazy stuff with their like doing research or whatever for with a professor, doing crazy stuff. And I was here like working on a YouTube channel. Like what the heck is that? But or like not saying that YouTube, but like, I was just working on myself, just building a foundation, right? And so now I feel like I've gotten to the point where my efforts are really like showing. And even if I kind of get to the point where I'm surpassing some of these people, and I already have surpassed some of these people using this thing, and I'm just gonna keep going higher because like I've realized that just like extra 1 hour that I would spend after school per day, every day working on YouTube or something, it would low key like or like just like really having that mindset that I want to get this done right now. Um, it got my homework done, right? And when I got my homework done, it got my grade a little bit higher than these guys. And then I got my quiz grade higher, and my test grade higher, and then my class grade higher. And then I do that across all 8 classes for the year. and now my GPA is higher. And then now my GPA is higher, and I get into this like program, and then I get into this school, and like, ugh, that's what I've been realizing is like the efforts that I'm putting in are really starting to set me apart. Like, I'll mention it later, but it actually like I have a very much higher SAT score now than the other people around me because of just like the effort that I'm putting in. That's just a tiny bit more every day, and it's crazy how it works. So, um, I can definitely see myself with like my physical business and my accomplishments, seeing that 1% rule. How right now I'm working on YouTube and I'm not making any money, and these people are making fun of me, telling me like, "Oh, why don't you get a job? You know, why don't you want money?" Or like, my mom telling me like, "Oh, why don't you make money?" Like, like let's say this happened in a year, like, "Oh, you're a loser, bro. You have no money. Like, get your money up, bro." It's like, okay, I'm gonna be behind you for a little bit, but with YouTube, it's exponential. If I get 1% better at YouTube every day, then that's just gonna fly through the roof. So, like low key, that's crazy, right? That's absolutely crazy with what could happen with YouTube. And I see it happening in my life. I don't see why it couldn't happen with YouTube. And by that point, people won't be making fun of me, right? They'll just see what happens. Um, the third thing that I've kind of seen this month that I just want to talk about is that I've kind of just started outsourcing this stuff and even paying people for work. Now, I don't have any money, right? I don't have any source of income right now, but I do have a lot of savings, and I have about $1,200 of savings right now. Okay, and I realize that my time, right, even if it's not worth any money right now, can still build me skills that make me a lot of money in the future, and I don't want to spend my time building skills like editing, for example, where I know that I would outsource that in the future. So what I've done is I've started actually paying editors to edit my videos. It's really cheap though. Like for some reason, I've just gotten really lucky and I've built a good relationship with a couple guys that I met online that were that edit. And so at first they edited for me for free, and I said I'll start paying you $10 per video. And so what that does for me is it gets rid of like 6 hours of my time every time I want to upload a video. And and the editing is better than I could do, and it's $10. So just the fact that I'm paying for a video makes me have to work harder at it, which is kind of like it's kind of like a clock is ticking, it's kind of giving me pressure to make each video insane if I want to get it edited. So I kind of like that. The second thing with the outsourcing was the club that I have at school. So maybe you guys know that I have an optimized club, and really like I'm trying to work more on YouTube. And I'm trying to work more on myself, or really just like have a better social life because I just have no social life, bro. I just sit here and work all day. So instead of spending so much time working on Optimize, for example, I've started to outsource it and build better leadership strategies so that I have to do less work. That might sound a little bit selfish, but like that's just like protocol in the leadership world, right? If the leader's doing all the work, then the other people aren't doing the work, and they're not learning anything, and this guy's just can't move the company forward or the idea forward because it's taken up by other things. So really, I'm just trying to. I've outsourced that a little bit much. I got on call with my boy who was a operations guy. I made him operations guy, and we just talked a little bit and figured out a system. It's kind of been working a little bit more. I set up the whole Optimized Club. I didn't mention this last time, but I changed the entire Optimized Club. I used to work so hard on it every single day. Like I would create the meetings. I would like tell people what to say. I would do everything, bro. And I would talk to the advisor. I would do everything, to the fact that like I would be involved in every single aspect of it. But I changed the entire business model so that I only have to be involved a little bit. Excuse me. And oh, ooh. And now each speaker, which is what we have in our club, just has their own meeting. So instead of me speaking at every meeting and everyone speaking at every meeting, it's like, okay, this is your meeting. You go crazy. This is my meeting. I go crazy. So now it's like once a month I have to do something. Or like, yeah. Yeah, and so that's easy for me now. Um, so yeah, just outsourcing that stuff has given me a lot of extra focus in what I actually want to do. So um, I also quit coaching. So I did self-improvement coaching for free, um, for these two guys, and I felt really good about it. You know, I learned the skill a lot. These guys made a lot of progress because of the work that we did together, and I decided like I know the skill. I came here for free to learn the skill, but now my time, even though I actually don't make any money, I feel like it's too valuable to waste it on free coaching. So um, just having the thought in my mind, and two, the time that I have to spend on it was worth too much in my mind that I had to get rid of it. And so now I sent them a nice message like 2 days ago, and just getting testimonies from them, and I'm just moving to straight up paid coaching now, so that I might be getting a client. He was talking to me. He's saying he's considering, and doing that, it would make me money, and it would also just like kind of focus me on what I actually did, because I'm not even mad if I don't have any clients anymore or I'm not making money off of coaching, because it gives me more time to focus on YouTube, and that's really what I'm trying to do right now. So really, like, I've basically over the past month decided that I'm just gonna focus straight up on what I actually want to do, and I want to make money. And what that's gotten me is it's got me a lot of stuff. Now, something that I wanted to mention before you guys go was the honorable mention that I was talking about earlier, my SAT score. Bro, that was crazy. Like, I had a 700 on my math section, and I decided I wanted to get an 800 because I saw this Indian dude preaching Pratik, I think his name is, on YouTube, and he was like, you just gotta get the like 800. Anyone can get an 800. If you don't get an 800, you suck. So that kind of motivated me, and I woke up at 5 a.m. every day to study for the SAT, and I spent the whole weekend studying, and I spent after school studying for 7 days, and on the seventh day I had the SAT, and I went freaking crazy, bro. I got a 780 on that, so now my super score is 1510, which is crazy, bro. That low key could get me into a really good college, which I'm excited about. I'm taking it again in 2 weeks because I want to get my reading score up, because I only have a 730 reading score. And I think that I could get that up to at least 750, which would basically guarantee me into state schools and um, consider me for Ivy Leagues and more. And really, like, I don't even know what I would do in an Ivy League, but just the fact that when I die, I can say that I got into Harvard, for example, is what I want. So, yeah, like, there's not even a reason for me to do it, but it's just that it's hard to do, which is why I want to do it. So, I'm looking forward to that, and I will be talking about that over the next year. So, yeah, if I don't know who would be watching this, but if you don't know me personally and you're watching this, then I don't know, text me on Discord or something. It's probably in my bio, or and subscribe so you can see more of this. Anyways, bro. That's all for this time. Peace.